Oh, there was some sexy
So
words.
1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Marquise Bell. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Yeah. Tell him I say yeah.
Extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's
Nigga, tell him I say yeah.
Game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
He passed away.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead. And they'll move it up to the 40. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan. They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter, already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here at their own 33.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Jalen Carter in on that tackle.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. but that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not
Hey,
giving
Darius.
ground. Those are the ones you dream of as defenders. I think if he gets eyes on the ball a little bit earlier, he might come away with it. Instead, it's going to wind up as just an incomplete pass.
Oh, Prescott stripped. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone.
That's what I'm saying.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They start on the ground with Elliott. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Bro, every time you speak about him, he make the play. That's your fault, bro.
You'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
It's hauled in by Brandon
I don't know.
9 yards
guess
to
so.
pick up there, and it's a
got it
first
right there.
down.
Damn, why you hating on my man?
Inside give to Elliott.
All right.
And able to get this one across the
You ain't never
45
lied.
before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Prescott. His throw incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Now a 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Open man, right side. It's
Crazy how they catch the ball and get like a little
Another
boost of
first
speed.
down
That's
as
the
he'll
shit that
get the ball
pisses me
down
off.
to the Eagles 23. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Another one to CeeDee Lamb. He's got it. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Elliott will score. Touchdown, Cowboys. Aubrey now for the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? And maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever's going to take...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 82 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Okay.
Elliott good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
All right.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. 3rd and 9 here. Looking to throw. Prescott. And Cooks has it over the middle. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They'll run it with Elliott. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. And the Eagles are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score. Hurts sets up to throw it. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker. 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's got it. Touchdown! Devontae Devontae Smith on the receiving end for Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now Lewis selects to return it. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
What?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. Defensively, they were in the 3-4. That O-line just dominated the D-line there.
Let's go with a verbal telestrator here because that D-line has a nose over the center, and it has a two defensive ends over the offensive tackles. That means the guards don't have anyone over the top of them. That creates a natural bubble inside where they sprint upfield, take on the inside linebackers. If the back hits it fast enough, there should be space to run.
Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 98 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Hurts. Well, it's caught on the right side at Smith. And Devontae going to pick up the Eagles' first down as he'll get this up to the 43. They'll run wide side here with Barkley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. And Hurts going to move him around. Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And a good burst there gets him 7 up to midfield. This now a 3rd and 4. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Here is 3rd down and 4. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for Campbell downfield. And this is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Harris Campbell, 50 yards. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play.
And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by Reed Blankenship.
That's music.
Takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets It's
But
a pick six.
that was music, bro. You threw a bullet at him.
Its pleasure there. Remember, they
You
had
ain't
the
throw a
fumble
lot.
return for a
Look,
score
you threw a
earlier in the
bullet, bro.
game,
It's
and
right
now this
there.
time an interception return for another score. Elliott good with a PAT, and a lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's caught.
Okay, the fact that he caught that is crazy.
A big play here for Dallas. 45 yards. Now Prescott. Pass complete to Tolbert on the crossing route. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jalen Tolbert, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
Bro, I spent almost $1,000 in shoes, bro.
And the lead will be cut down to 14.
I got my Kobe's that came out. I got the phone posits. I got Lyrics Kobe's, and I got Reagan 3s. What's tomorrow?
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Oh, I'm hip before from my ear.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Oh, what's up?
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful, they'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get position for at least 3 points. And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D-line to make the play.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Flushed out right.
Oh, Ralph?
And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away. And now it's third.
There it is.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. A handoff, Barkley running left. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. Out now is the punter, Braden Mann. Cavante Turpin deep for the Cowboys. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it's second down. Throwing, Prescott. They got his man complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 33 yards that time. Prescott from the gun.
I'll call you back.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now.
Who, me?
22 seconds to go here.
What'd I do?
They'll throw again. Prescott. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. Blitz coming, and down he goes. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. They'll throw now on the final play. Looking for Campbell downfield. And that's caught inside the 30.
Paris Campbell.
Time for break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. Now this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
Here's Prescott. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right, and after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Able to hit his target, Lamb. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll go right back to Lamb. And
I'll call you back.
Bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
That'll give him 8 that time, and that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him,
You were
I don't
scared.
think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Second and goal from the 6 this time. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. And it's caught. Touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here.
I don't know who the fuck you thought he was.
Who
you thought that nigga was?
So they will be unable to cut this to a field goal as the differential remains 5. So after the touchdown,
that's what that was.
Now to kick this one away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
It's your birthday. Gonna sip a card like it's your birthday. Darius is so thick and it's his birthday.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
A very tough run, but for a pretty short gain out near the 32. Trayvon Diggs getting the tackle.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's Hurts to throw. And that one into the hands of Brown.
You say AJ?
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That one good for 37 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
A first down carry for Barkley. And able to get this to the 31. Here's a 2nd and 8. Throwing is Hurts. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
If I ain't click on that motherfucker moving forward.
So Hurts is off, and on comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. The kick by Elliott is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So give him 3 on that drive. Normally you'd say, we'll take it, but the way points have been flying around.
How much he was winning? It was 7-0. Bye, Darius.
Yeah, you just have to wonder, are field goals going to be enough? Because as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle
Should have been a pick.
in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Up the middle, here's Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
I really thought that was a play action.
53 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Good push up front and that run in between the tackles.
Let's play the leverage game here. Offensive line just got lower than the defensive front, and they were able to get their pads on them and move them backwards and create space for their running back to roam.
Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes you're fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
I'll call you back.
It's incomplete. Oh, he
I'll call you
had
back.
it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Up the middle with Barkley. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. This defense not budging. Back-to-back carries of just 2 yards. The kick by Elliott is good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself.
This shit about to blow me. You about to have 6 miles an hour wind. Like you need that help for the 4th quarter.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
I'm saying, you better have an extra.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
You want to fumble? All right.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Play action now, Prescott. And that one not to be. It's incomplete.
You were throwing it to him, that was a pick.
Couldn't hook up. His time is now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. And welcome back. We are in the city of Brother. Here's 2nd and 10. Prescott off play action.
All right.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Prescott to throw it. And he comes back with one complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. A big play that time on a catch and run. And it'll move the chains. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They run here with Dowdle. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, second and goal. They'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Dak's going to keep it. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Ezekiel Elliott unable to punch it in. And instead of having a one-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that first down carry.
And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up, and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Oh, boy, he got a favorable spot there. The guys on the sidelines were raising their hands over their head and clasping their hands to signal safety. But the official marked it just outside the end zone at the 1-yard line.
So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45.
Nah, I'm not. I'm good.
Will come the offense as they take
You already getting hell of a field position. I'm not about to get shook for that bullshit.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Fires a slam complete to Tolbert. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. Now Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete with the penalty marker down as well. And I think he was beyond the line of scrimmage when that ball left his hand. Here comes 2nd down. Prescott yet again. Buying time to his left. Finding Tolbert here over the middle.
No, he
2 minutes
saw.
left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Well, you don't have to beg the Philly faithful to make noise. On their feet for 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dak Prescott, a 16-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. All right, now a big two-point conversion attempt still to come. Now Dak. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
I won the fourth.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all three timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And he is out of bounds inside the 45. No doubt those are the types of
So it just started at 5.
fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell you.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Queens Chapel. I'm sorry, PG Club.
And the Eagles will add to their fourth quarter lead. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the fourth quarter as they try to put this one away.
And, Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Elliott good on the extra point, and it gives his guys a 12-point advantage.
You say no?
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Now Lewis selects to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Prescott. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Here's Dak. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now Prescott going to change the play. Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. And the crowd a major factor now. Here's 3rd down. To throw, Prescott. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Running free at the 45. And the Eagles are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Flush to his right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle.
Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win.
Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. Prescott. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Well, they'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Now Prescott. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety. So that a double whammy. Not only do you have to give away the football, but the 2 points mean this is now a 2-score game.
And 2 doesn't seem like much, does it? But it means everything in this situation because now they're going to have to look back, and ultimately that might be the play that ends up deciding this game.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch. When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Looking for Campbell downfield. And this is caught at the 20. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use in the final stages.
And if it wasn't over before, it is now. Looking for that one final first down. They got it and then some. And if they play things right from here on out, that should just about assure them a victory.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Hurts. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end.
Just don't ever tell that to me again, bro.
Charles, a lot of happy faces.
You hear me? You hear me? You hear me? You hear me?
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis on Brown and Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check it out.